Today I would like to present my presentation, which is assignment for MTES 3232, which is Curriculum Studies and Learning Theory in Primary School Mathematics. My name is Dan Zhou Lei from MT3, PPISMP 2004 and 2029. The content in the presentation is the first one is introduction, and second, the SKP Year 4 Mathematics. Then is third, the selection topic I choose for the presentation, which is math. Then the number 4 is lesson plan for the lesson. Then number 5 is integration of learning theory. Then the last is conclusion. Okay, this is the introduction. Mathematics education at the primary school level in Malaysia is designed to build a strong foundation in basic numeracy, logical thinking, and problem-solving skill among young learner. Guided by the Ministry of Education Malaysia, the subject is implemented through the standard curriculum for primary school, which is KSSR, which emphasizes conceptual understanding, mastery of basic operations, reasoning skill, and the application of mathematics in daily life. At this level, pupils are introduced to essential topics such as number and operation, measurement, geometry, and data handling through engaging student central and hand-on activities. The curriculum aims not only to ensure computational fluency, but also neutral confidence, positive attitude toward mathematics, and readiness for more advanced learning at the secondary level. Okay, this is the SKP for mathematics. The objective is enable pupils to use various concrete material to build study understanding of the concept and apply mathematically knowledge in daily life. Mathematical knowledge and skill to solve problems involving measurement, develop mathematical reasoning, make connection, make representation, explore, communicate, and use technology to understand the concepts of measurement. Then the topics I choose is 2.5 math. 2.2 5.2.1 solve mixed operation number sentence of addition and subtraction of math involving gram and kilogram. Then 5.2.2 solve mixed operation number sentence of multiplication and division of mass involving gram and kilogram. Then the next is introduce unit mass of mass in matrix system of measurement, which is milligram mg. Then Tonen T. Introduce unit of mass in the empirical system of measurement for LB once object introduce other unit of mass. Number 3, selected topic. The topic I select is Year 4, Chapter 5, 5.2. Learning standard is solve the mixed operation number sentence of addition and subtraction of mass involving gram and kilogram. Then, learning contents and objective for this topic is use various concrete material to build an understanding of the concept and apply mathematical knowledge in daily life. Apply mathematical knowledge and skills to solve problems involving measurement. Okay, now is the lesson plan I prepare for this lesson. First, we set introduction, the time about 5 minutes, then the content and suggest activity, which is teacher show a weight scale to the pupils. Teacher asks pupils to observe it carefully and think about what the object is. Teacher asks pupils about the function of the weighing scale and why we need it in our daily life. Teacher invite pupils to look closely at the weighing scale and then what they see. Then here is some communication recommendation for teacher and students. Teacher may say, hi everyone, do you know what is your weight? Students, yes teacher, my weight is 10 kilogram. Just joking. Then another student may say, yes teacher, my weight is 100 kilogram. Then teacher will say, wow, are you sure your weight is 10 kilogram and 100 kilogram? So light and so heavy. Students may ask, teacher, how can we measure our weight? Oh, now teacher will show the weighing scale. Look, what is it? Student, it is a weighing scale. Teacher, anyone volunteer to measure the weight? Teacher will choose one student to measure the weight. Then another student will observe how teacher measure the weight. Teacher may ask, what is the weight shown here? Student look at the weighing scale and answer the number shown here is 50. So the weight of the student is 50 kilogram. So teacher may say, may ask student, do you all know how to measure your weight already? Oh, then now student will understand how to use the scale. The note is this introduction can make the communication between student and teacher, then thinker. Student will think about the question teacher asked to them. For example, teacher asks how to measure their weight and what is the weight of the student. Now we will talk about the integration of learning theory in this introduction. First, constructivism activating pure knowledge in the set induction stage. The lesson begins with applying constructivist principle to activate pupils' pure knowledge about wave. Pupils are encouraged to share what they already know, including estimate of wave, which such as 10 kilogram or 100 kilogram. Even when these answers are incorrect, they are valuable because they are reveal pupils' misconception, which the teacher can address through guide discussion and demonstration. For example, the teacher may ask pupils to step on the weighing scale to compare their guides with actual measurement. Through observing and participating in these hands-on activities, pupils actively construct knowledge by connecting the abstract idea of math to a concrete and personal experience, their own body weight. This approach ensures that learning is meaningful as pupils link new concepts to what they already know and experience. Then is Brunner learning theory, and readiness and motivation. The set induction also draw on Jerome Bruner's theory of readiness and motivation. The use of weighing scale, a familiar real-world object, capture pupils' attention and stimulate curiosity. Pupils are naturally motivated to learn because the lesson is directly relevant to themselves, fostering interesting, beginning with concrete experience allow pupils to understand and intern, internally internalize the concept of mass in a way that feels tangible and real. Once pupils are grasp this concrete experience, the teacher can gradually introduce more abstract concepts such as grams and kilograms, helping pupils move from concrete to abstract understanding in a structured and meaningful way. This integration of constructive learning and Bruner readiness principle ensures that the lesson is engaging, motivational, and effective in promoting deep understanding. Then we will start the second activity for this lesson, which is business time. Then in this activity, students are dividing into groups of 3 to encourage collaboration and pro-learning. Each group takes turns drawing a paper slide from a cup, with each slide containing the name of a fruit and the mass of fruit that a customer wants to buy. The teacher prepare visual ends that display various options such as 100-gram apples, 500-gram apples, 100 grams orange, 500-gram orange, 100-gram kiwis, and 500-gram kiwis. Okay. Now teacher would like to start this activity. Teacher may tell student, now we are running a fruit shop. Then now the mess of the fruit the customer want to buy, I already write down on the paper. All the paper I put into the cup. Then some fruits may not enough, so all of you need to measure the mass of the fruit, enough or not. If not, still need how many fruits? Well, students would like to volunteer themselves to measure the mass of fruit. Now, anyone of your group come turn draw the paper and show the paper to your group member. Oh, then got one student come to draw the paper. The mass I get is 800 gram orange. Teacher may ask the group member, the orange enough or not? Students will find the picture, then calculate the total mass of the fruit. Enough, teachers. We get 500 gram orange and 3 pepper with 100 gram orange. Then 500 gram plus 100 gram plus 100 gram plus 100 gram equal to 800 gram. Wow, we can sell the 800 gram orange to the customer. Then until another group, teacher may ask, what is the gram of the fruit you get? Or this student get the fruit is 4,500 gram orange. Wow. So the mass of the orange enough to sell or not? Student will count the total mass of the orange they get. No, teacher, we only got 3,000 gram orange. Then not enough. 400 gram subtract 3,000 gram. 4,500 gram subtract 3,000 gram equal to 1,000 gram. We need another more 1,000 gram. Then for this activity can improve the collaboration, communication, and critical thinking of students. Students do need to encourage collaboration and need to learn how to communicate with the group member. Then they also need to think about how to measure the total mass of the fruit that customer want to buy. Then until the integration of learning theory of these activities. First, in this hands-on activity, pupils participate in simulate fruit short scenery, applying their understanding of math in a meaningful context, following constructivist principle. Pupils actively construct knowledge by measuring and calculating the mass of fruit, comparing it with customer order, and determining whether the available quantity is sufficient. For example, when a group draw a paper indicating 800 grams of orange, they calculate combined available quantity, which is 500 grams plus 100 grams plus 100 grams plus 100 grams to verify the total mass, making the learning concrete and Similarly, when a group encounter a shortage that determine the addition mass need reinforcing problem-solving skill and conceptual understanding through active engagement. Then until this activity also demonstrate zero Bruner learning theory, particularly the mode of representation. Pupils first engage with an active model by physically handle the fruit representation and paper slide to measure and calculate the mass. They then progress to the incognite models using virtual S, such as a picture and labeled which is 100 gram and 500 gram to represent the quantity, and finally connect to the symbolic mode expressing mass mathematically in gram and kilogram. By moving from concrete experience to abstract representation, pupils are motivated and ready to internalize complex concepts, enhancing both understanding and retention, integrating constructivist and Brunerian principle ensure that pupils learn through active participant collaboration and reflection, making the lesson both engaging and effective. Okay, what is Zero Brunner learning theory? In the fruit shop activity, learning theory is applied through the use of his mode of representation and enhancing on active learning. Pupils first engage in an active mode by physically handle the fruit representation and paper slide to measure and calculate mass, directly experiencing the concept of wealth. They then mesh then they then progress to the incognite mode by using visual aids such as picture of fruits labeled with 100 gram and 500 gram to represent quantity, and finally the symbolism mode expressing mass mathematically in gram and kilogram. This step-by-step conclusion from con- concrete action to abstract representation allows pupils to actively construct knowledge, discover solutions through problem solving, and connect learning to real life contents. The activity also enhances motivation and engagement as students work collaboratively to determine whether the fruit meet customer order, making the lesson meaningful and aligned with Brunner principles that learning is most effective when learners are ready, curious, and actively involving. Okay, the lesson is finished. Then we will prepare the worksheet for the student. Pupils will independently on the given worksheet to demonstrate their understanding. Once the student finish, the teacher tests in the worksheet to mark them. Then this teacher will ask student to work on this worksheet by yourself and will count as to the assessment. Students were understanding and answer, okay, teacher. Teacher were coming around to collect the worksheet once the student finish. If the student have any question, just put out the hand. Then this worksheet can help pupils to think and communication skill. When they got any question, they may ask teacher. Then we need to do the closure. To conclude the lesson, the teacher guides pupils in reflecting on and summarizing the key learning points. Teacher may ask, student, what are you learning today? Student may answer, we learn how to measure the mass, addition of math, and subtraction of math. Then student can improve their communication with teacher. In conclusion, this lesson successfully integrate Brunner learning and constructivist principle to create a meaningful and engaging learning experience. Through the fruit store activity, pupils actively explore the concepts of math by measuring, adding, and subtracting quantity in a real-life content. The lesson progress systematically from concrete hang-on experience and active to visual representation, iconic, and finally to abstract mathematical calculation, symbolic, strengthening pupils' conceptual understanding, collaborative group work, encourage communication and problem solving, while the individual worksheet allowed pupils to consolidate and demonstrate their learning independently by connecting mathematically concepts to everyday situation. Pupils are motivated, actively involved, and able to construct their own understanding. Overall, the lesson not only develop pupils' knowledge of math measurement, but also enhance their critical thinking, collaboration, and confidence in applying mathematics in real life situations. That's all for me. Thank you. We will learn the we need to find the total mass of customer want to buy, the fruit customer want to buy. So can you tell me what is this fruit? Orange. And the mass of this orange? 100 gram. Okay. Then this one? Kiwi. Kiwi. Then the mass is? The mass is 100 gram. Okay. Then the third fruit is apple. Also 100 gram. Then we got 100 gram. Then also 500 gram. So now let's first find see what is total mass of customer want to buy. You can choose. Then what is total mass? 4,500 gram orange. Oh, orange. Then you need to find the picture. enough for our fruit. Not enough. Then how many mess you get?
I get 3,000 back.
3,000. So we need another 1,500 gram orange, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's choose another. See which customer group we can go with.
I got 3,000 back.
Oh. So enough or not now?
Yes.
Okay. Correct. Very good. Okay, 600 gram apple, then that's fine. Then can we sell 600 gram apple enough? Okay, then let's show 500 plus 100 gram apple, then equal to 600 gram apple. Then we can sell to the customer. Okay, thank you.